Hello and welcome to Lord Fenton Gaming Plays Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm your expert assassin, Lord Fenton. In today's video, we're going to do the amazing victory trophy / achievement guide. This will also net you the Minotaur axe, which is the best weapon in the game. So here's a cutscene right now.
Don't touch that chest. It's mine.
I'm no thief, but if I was, I'd want something more valuable.
Take that back.
These ruins are an interesting place to set up camp. What brings you here?
A long time ago, below this very spot, my pater, the great adventurer Nikios, entered the Labyrinth to steal the Minotaur's treasure. As I waited outside, I heard shouts and roars. Then his men came pouring out. His men, but not pater. I need to save him.
Your monster is no match for me or my spear.
Sure.
If he's real, killing a creature of legend would be worth my time.
Of course he's real.
Where is he then? You said the labyrinth was beneath us.
Yeah, there's a creepy-looking trapdoor beneath the temple.
Take me there, and I will slay the Minotaur and find your pater's... Find your pater.
You'll do that?
The Minotaur will die, and I will find your pater.
Thank you, Mistios. No one ever believes me.
Just calm down and take me to the labyrinth. What's your name?
Ardos. Now follow me. The entrance is way down on the ground. It's down this way. This place.
Alright, I am back, so we're following the little dude down this ruins. Now here's the thing, after that he'll give you a series of multiple quests. And the good thing about this axe, I'm going for it knocks one block for the overpower use. Instead of 3, it'll be 2 now. Plus is the best weapon in the game. Still, this is a great weapon to get. So up ahead will be a cutscene, and here we go on that.
Didn't have to put the entrance this deep. Almost. Here we are. Isn't this amazing?
I've seen some things, Ardos, but this...
Is amazing.
So the Minotaur lies beneath Knossos' palace. Open the door. I've got a Minotaur to slay.
Oh, right. It's locked.
Don't worry, we'll find a way. You must know something.
I don't, but the guys who went into the labyrinth with my pater will. I tried talking to them, but they won't speak to me.
They'll speak to me. Who are these people?
The Collector, SwordFish, and my old Caretaker. My old Caretaker. Boring old man. Never wanted to talk to me about my pater or the Minotaur. So I left him to find out the truth on my own.
Bold.
And the Collector is this guy who buys weird stuff. He's a merchant in Gortin. Oh, and the last guy, they call him SwordFish.
Of course.
He's the boss of Octopus Bay, and he's mean.
Where should I start looking for SwordFish?
Fisherman's Beachhead in Heraklion would be your best bet. No one's seen him in years. Some think he's dead.
SwordFish? He must have a long, pointy nose.
No, he's really good with a sword, and he's really good with a fish, I guess.
This collector, where is he?
He lives in Gartin, near some red pillars, in a crazy house with lots of stuff. I've borrowed some trinkets from him. He has so many, he never even noticed.
Don't let me catch you borrowing from me.
From you, I would never get caught.
Tell me more about this old man.
Okay, so my old caretaker recently sent me a message about wanting to meet in Festos.
That's nice of him.
He never answered me about my pater or the Minotaur. Ever. That's why I left in the first place.
I'll go in your place and see what I find.
The message said to meet him at our old house, northeast of here, near Festos.
Where did you say I'll find your caretaker?
Old caretaker. The message said to meet him at our old house to the northeast, near Festos.
I'll make sure they all talk.
Alright, I'm back, and Myths and Minotaurs are now done. So that's the good news. Now we have multiple quests. One of them, well, you have to do a whole bunch of other quests in order to get that quest done. So we're going to get that out of the way, since that also leads to a Cult of Kosmos member. That is right. We are doing that quest for that reason, which I think is very important. Also, it's great for the Island Hopper achievement / trophy / Uplay achievement, because this island right here is part of that, of course. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up the footage until we get to where we need to go, and here we go on that. I am back from fast forwarding the footage. Now, this quest right here I'm doing first, because you have to do a bunch of other mini quests, because this guy is scaring the locals, so which that is very bad, of course. I am going to do is I'm going to keep these quests on here, side quests to a side quest, because they're part of the Minotaur unlocking when you have to fight them, of course. So yeah, I'm going to count that too. So you talk to the locals, some will not help you, but you gotta help the others. So I'm gonna let the cutscene go on, and here we go on that.
Are you crazy? You don't find SwordFish. SwordFish finds you. Now go before I get my nose cut off.
I hear you're looking for a certain fish.
Yes. SwordFish.
I hope you know what you're in for. He's ruthless. Cut off a man's nose just for sneezing.
Why is it that every time I mention his name, people jump?
SwordFish controls Heraklion and everyone in it.
Where is he?
No one's seen him in a long time. But there's a rumor he controls Heraklion from a hideout underground.
That's ridiculous.
It's all I know, mistress.
I'll keep that in mind.
Not another word out of you, Malaka. I have orders. Everyone who talks about SwordFish must die.
Alright, I am back. I guess I asked too many questions. Still, I'm going to resume the quest here, and here's another cutscene.
Help! Somebody help me! Help! Somebody help me!
What's the problem?
My husband is missing. He went out fishing yesterday near Nafi and hasn't returned.
You must miss him.
This is more than a wife missing her husband. I truly fear he's in danger.
In danger of what?
Pirates. They were spotted in the area recently. I told them it was too dangerous, but we needed the drachmi to pay SwordFish.
Tell me about SwordFish.
My husband knows more about him than I do. Please save him, and he'll tell you anything.
If pirates got to him, he may already be dead.
I can't give up hope. He has a fast ship. If he saw the pirates, he'd head to the nearest shore.
I could rescue your husband. For a price.
Please, I'll find a way to pay. Just get him back.
I'll look for your husband. Where should I start?
His favorite fishing spot is on the west coast of Anafi, north of here.
If he's alive, I'll find him.
Well, looks like I have another quest. That's the good news. Bad news is I gotta go out to sea to save this one guy. Of course, you need to do that in order to complete this one quest right here. It's a side quest within a side quest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this ship, and when I get close by, I'll resume the footage from being fast forward. So here we go. Well, I'm back, and real quick, we have to fight these pirates off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the action go on until we resume our quest. So here we go on that.
need help up here! Come on! They're firing arrows! Thunder! Shit's coming! Forward! Woo! Feel that wind! Watch for arrows! Get ready! Archers, take your marks! Don't fire! Any second!
back. So what happened was Cult of Kosmos, member who rules the seas, tried to jump me during this quest, which is very entertaining and funny at the same time. Yeah, so far we found another Cult of Kosmos. So there's not only one here, but there's also two. This quest right here, what we do in this chain for, has it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the action go on until I save the dude and get him on board the ship. So here we go on that.
Sent me to find you.
Praise Poseidon! The pirates were waiting for high tide to attack.
We need to leave now. I'll escort you back to Heraklion.
I'm right behind you.
Good news is I am back and the fisherman is now on our ships. So what we do is we're going to go to shore. Since this is a little bit a long way, I'm going to just speed up the footage. So here we go. I am back, so all we have to do is go to the quest point now and just turn it in, and we should get more information about our intended target for the main Minotaur quest. So here's a cutscene on that.
Oh, I owe you beyond measure. How can I repay you?
There's enough widows in this world. We didn't need another. I was happy to help.
We're behind on our payments to SwordFish, so your kindness is appreciated. But here, take this.
Tell me about SwordFish.
SwordFish, even his name. I last saw him many years ago, diving for treasure around Fisherman's Beacon. I haven't seen him since, but his presence is felt everywhere in Heraklion. He is here, somewhere.
Should check out the waters near the beacon.
Well, the quest is now officially complete. Now we still have to look for the SwordFish, so about one more quest should do it there. Now this quest is pretty good. You get a whole bunch of side quests within side quests, and again it does count towards Island Hopper, so we already did 2 of those so far. If we could look for a third one to do, that'll be grand, and that'll be excellent in my eyes too, of course. Alright, I'm going to look for the third and final quest here. I'll make it number 3. And with the Minotaur quest, we already completed a total of 3. This one will be number 4. And those of you at home are doing the Island Hopper Trophy / Achievement / Uplay achievement, well, that'll be counting for that. And if you've been following my video on the Dagger quest line, well, you got about +6 or 7, depends on your count on that. And that's about at least 10 to 11, of course. And that's like more than halfway you're getting through, or at least halfway. Of course, that's pretty good. And with this Minotaur quest, that'll make it great too. So up ahead will be another quest I will do, in order to figure out where the swordfish is at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this cutscene go on and start this quest up. So here we go.
Thank the gods. Misthios, I need your help.
What's the problem?
We've been ravaged by storms and rough seas. Poseidon is angry.
Have you tried making an offering?
A simple offering isn't enough to appease him. We need to perform a ritual, but we can't do it without our ceremonial axe.
Sounds like you need to find that axe for Poseidon.
I do, but not for Poseidon. For SwordFish.
Swordfish? Tell me more about him.
He's the one who ordered us to conduct this ritual every month. He runs the fish market. I can't say anymore. No one talks about swordfish and gets away with it, Misthios.
What if I insist?
Then I insist you retrieve the axe for me.
You insist?
No. Politely request. And of course, there'll be plenty of drachmi for your help, Misthios.
Do you know where the axe is?
Bandits took it. There's a cave east of town. If you follow the path along the shoreline, I'm sure you'll find them.
I'll go take a look.
And don't swing it around. It's a delicate, ceremonial axe.
Well, looks like we have to find an axe, of course. So we just gotta find this cave area. This might take a while. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna speed the footage until we're like exactly inside the cave, or at least inside the cave near the quest point. So here we go on that. I am back, so we're officially inside the cave now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for the axe. I kind of speed up the footage on that because once you found it, you just go inside the cave and grab the axe, of course. I'm not sure if there's going to be combat, but I'm going to be extra cautious just in case there is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this action go on and grab the axe. Once I get the axe, I'll briefly talk about it. So here we go on that. I am back now with the axe in our hands. What we're going to do is I'm going to turn this back to the priestess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the footage roll, and here we go. Alright, the cave is now complete, and the one dude tried to attack me got burnt to a crisp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up the footage until we get near the priestess to complete the quest. So here we go. now we're near the quest lane, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just turn this in, and then afterwards I'll see what's next for the SwordFish. So here we go.
Need something else to find that axe, Misthios?
Who is this swordfish you want to impress?
You'll kill me if I tell you.
And I'll kill you if you don't.
Swordfish has always run the fish market with an iron fist. Charges the fishermen fees. If they don't pay up, the sharks eat well.
Point me in Swordfish's direction.
I don't know where he is. No one's seen him for years, Misthios. Some think he's dead. Just last week, some fishermen boldly said we should no longer pay fees to a dead man. Guess who's dead now?
I'll take my chances. Where is he?
He used to live at Fisherman's Beacon to the north. You could try your luck there.
This axe would fetch a good price at the Aura.
No, you can't sell it. Give it back. I'll pay you. Take all the drachmi I have.
The axe was yours to begin with. Take it.
You had me worried, Misthios. Thank you. I owe you my life.
I am back, so now that quest is officially complete, now we have access to the SwordFish lair. That is right. We know where he's at now. Now I'm in explorer mode, so I'm going to try to find out where that is at. Alright, so I'm going to quickly look at my map and find out where we need to go. Let me see here. Where do I need to go? Alright, so it's right there. My guess will be that right there. That looks like it's a long walk, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward the footage to get there quickly. So here we go until we get to the entrance. Well, we did find a location. Now it's infested with sharks, unfortunately. Good news is I can shoot these sharks in the water with one shot. It's like shooting fish in a barrel, but still, it's all good. And I'm using the other axe I got from this one dude. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swim under here and see what's up. Alright, so this is where SwordFish is at. You need to do is swim through this cave right here, and after you swim up here, he should be there. There'll be a cutscene before combat, since he is part of the Cult of Kosmos. Yes, you'll find that out as soon as you loot the body and such. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the cutscene go on, and here we go on that.
I knew you'd come. Dog! Dog of Kosmos! Have you come to bite?
I have nothing to do with occultists.
Think I believe you? You're mad!
I'm here for the...
I won't go back! I won't go back in there! I don't care if I owe the cult. I want out! You want that artifact? Go fetch it!
Once a cultist, always a cultist.
What do you want from me then, Demos?
Answers. And you will give them to me. What happened in there that drove you to this?
The Minotaur happened! I was lucky! Nikios, though. The Cosmos promised me everything! Not this!
How did you end up here?
I'm hiding amongst the filth. And from it, I can't show my face anymore. But Heraklion is still mine! All its fish, and all its people!
You're insane. How did you get into the labyrinth?
Nikios had a key. He put it into the stele. But you can't go in there. He'll kill you. It'll get out and kill us all!
You underestimate me.
That's what Nikios said! Ah! I'll feed you to the sharks! Shit! Shit! Water! Water! Help! What the hell? Put it out! Please! Help!
Not so good with a sword after all.
Well, scratch that Cult of Kosmos, because that's the second Amazonian piece that I did not show in the one video where I was hunting for the Amazonian set. That's right, the Minotaur Quest has the cult pieces, and certain one like the Amazonian set is now ours. If I remember right, I just completed that, and now we got the Reveal the Sage, which is another double bonus, of course. Now, because I complete the entire set, it's at level 50, which will be very useful for the Minotaur Fight, which is all good. So that cultist is now defeated, that quest is done, and we have a clue what we need, and plus we got some blue sails, which is like, it could have been better, of course. So Blood in the Water now is officially done, and the Hermit's Dive is officially done too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look in the menu and reveal the sage for the Heroes of the Cult at this point, which I think it's very important to do that, of course. Well, besides looking at the Amazonian set, what we're going to do is see who's our next intended victims are. After, of course, dusting some blue items, of course, which I do need materials, which is very common in this game, even at the later levels too sometimes. So let's see here. Okay, 2% damage now is converted to health, which is great for this set. Now the new patch is 5% if you wear the Amazonian set. Now if you engrave it, it's still the same 2%. Like I said, second best armor in the game. And we got ourselves another fragment. So let's go look what else we could do. And let's see here. Okay, let's look at the ship real quick. Yeah, that's a garbage sail, I should say. Yeah, garbage. Alright, let me see what's next. I'm looking at mercenaries because I want to get that off the list. Okay, it looks like he's off the list for now, I think. Yep, I'm going to make sure everything's clear. Plus I'm looking for any more legendaries I've been missing out on, just in case, you know. Now let's look at the sage, if there's anything else we need to look at. Alright, looks like that's another Gods of the Antigian Sea. And let's see what else I want to look for. Okay, that's the octopus we just wrecked earlier. And that's the clue for the Antigian Sea sage one. Alright, it is time to reveal who's the hero of the cult leader. And that is Ikis the Legend, which is the #1 mercenary. That's right. He's the #1. The mace is not bad at all. So we're just gonna kill the top dog. I did that in the last hunt of the Cosmos video, which is great and all. So next one is gonna be Recollections, of course. I'm going to do is speed the footage until we have arrived. So here we go on that. I am close by to the collector about the labyrinth, so there will be a cutscene ahead. So I'm going to let that go on when I speak with them, see what's next on the quests.
You must be the hoarder.
The collector.
Dust collector, maybe. I'm here about the Minotaur.
No. I can't. I don't know anything about the Minotaur.
Ardos sent me. He says you know things.
Ardos, the boy. Never talk to the boy. We all promised.
I'm not here to break bones. I'm here for information. Give it to me, and I'll be on my way.
I'll answer your questions, but you won't ask the right one.
Can we not play games?
Fine. You're going to need Theseus's armor, which I sold to be part of a collection at the fort.
There's nothing wrong with my armor.
Nicias thought his armor was the finest in the Greek world. He could have worn Theseus's when we found it. But I was the perfect fit. Minotaur struck me right in the chest. Should have died. But Nicias... Don't make Nicias's mistake. Wear Theseus's armor.
What do you know of the boy?
Son of Nicias. Stubborn. A little shit. His father's son.
You remember him fondly enough, yet you refuse to speak to him.
If I speak, he might not listen. The truth is armor against little, Misthios.
You said you sold Theseus's armor. Who has it?
A military commander, stationed in the fort. He has a cave filled with all sorts of prizes. The armor is his crown jewel.
Sounds like a hard thing to part with.
No, easy. That armor, it would have saved Nicias. It would have saved the boy's father. Yet, I wore it. I didn't deserve. The armor haunted me. No point keeping ghosts in my collection.
Breathe, Collector. I've learned enough. If Theseus's armor is still in the fort, I'll find it.
There are more pieces of Theseus's armor. I've only managed to attain 2 of them. But someone stole one from me. If you find it, you can have it. But give whoever took it a piece of my mind. And perhaps a piece of your blade.
I am back. We have to find Theseus's armor, which is part of the quest. So what I'm doing is going to fast forward the footage until we get to the cave, and here we go on that. I am back, so we reached the area we need to go to. So what we have to do is go in there and fight actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the action go on, and then after I get the armor, I'll explain what I did.
Is real. I wonder how many more pieces of Theseus's armor are there.
I am back. After I loot the armor, Recollections has been complete. Now we're on full circle. So we have to meet the Caretaker. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit this area and speed up the footage until we get to that Caretaker. So here we go on that. I am back, so here's the location of the Caretaker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speak with them, and there will be a cutscene after that. I'll explain what's going on, and here we go.
Where's the boy? Ardos.
You're his caretaker?
Of course. I need to speak with him.
Don't worry about Ardos. He's safe, far from here.
Where is he?
I was told to expect an old man. You don't look the part.
It's very important I see him.
Who told you about the boy? Speak!
It's nothing personal with the boy or the old man, but if I tell you anything, I am good as...
Dead? Guess what'll happen if you don't tell me anything?
Okay. What is it you want to know?
Where is the old man?
They're at Festos village, southwest of here. They got him tied to a post and they're beating him.
What is to happen to the boy?
I don't know, Mistios. They just told me to bring him back. But we both know what they're capable of.
And you'd bring them an innocent boy? You'd stand by as an old man gets beaten.
But...
And you agreed to kidnap the boy.
They're just up the road. The cult. Go kill them all. You'll be doing me a favor, too. Let me go, and I won't tell anyone what happened.
I'll let Zeus decide your fate. I need to find the old man.
Thank you, Mistios.
The old man is alive. I should check the temple in Festos.
I am back, and what happened was the Caretaker got kidnapped, of course. So now we have to go and save him, which is very important. If I remember right, I think he is close by. So I'll speak about this part of the quest, of course. Now the Caretaker somehow got himself captured, and we gotta go save him. That's our goal, of course. And we have to save him. I'm gonna try to do it the stealth way. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to try to go the stealthy way. Yeah, well, I got knocked off the unicorn. And I'm using my axe right now. My Minotaur axe substitute. Well, that piggy went down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the action go on. And when I get back from it, I'll explain what went down. So here we go.
There's the old man amongst those guards. The old man is here. There'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
Sure of it. Free me, please, friend.
Here's the lowdown. I had to clear the entire area out, just to make sure the caretaker is safely escorted out. The last guy I stealthily killed, I had to melee him. But still, here's going to be a cutscene ahead, because the caretaker wants to talk to us, so here we go on that.
Breathe, old man.
Ardos, the boy. Is he safe? Alive?
I won't let anyone hurt him. Though I do sometimes think about strangling him myself.
Ardos has been known to test even the most resolute of wills.
I'm looking for a way into the Labyrinth. Ardos said you might know something.
I know this. That place is death.
Ardos says you refuse to speak or talk to him about his father.
How can anyone tell a boy the person he looks up to, his father and only family, is dead? What I can do in Nikios' honor is to stop his son from entering that cursed place.
Ardos said his father is in the Labyrinth. Is this true?
Yes, he never came out. Though two who did will never truly escape it.
What drove everyone out of the Labyrinth? Something must have happened.
I never went inside. I'm not a fool. But Nikios wanted me to watch the boy. I stayed outside and prayed. But I heard it. The Minotaur. Two returned. But Nikios...
Why would they hurt you?
When the survivors fled the Minotaur, they left behind a disc. The key to the Labyrinth. And I kept it.
Then why do they think Ardos has it?
Because he does. He stole it from me. And I told them about it. They tortured me, Mystios. I tried not to break. I failed him. I failed him all these years.
The people who tortured you belong to a powerful cult. They have broken stronger men than you. You can still make things right with Ardos. As smart as he is, he still needs someone to look out for him. Family. He needs you.
He doesn't even want to see me, Mystios.
Keep trying.
About the disc. He doesn't know its true purpose, Mystios. With it, you'll be able to open the Labyrinth. Just promise to keep him safe.
He'll be safe with me. I should ask Ardos if the old man is telling the truth. This must be a part of the Zeus's armor. Fancy.
The quest is now completed. Now we're doing a new quest seeking answers, so we have to return to the kid. So I'm going to skip ahead to that right now. We got the quest as associate done. We need to speak with the kid in order to get access to the Minotaur to fight, which is important. So I'm going to talk to the little thief ahead. Afterwards I'll explain what's going on. And here we go on the cutscene with the little thief. I mean kid, sorry about that.
You!
Whatever it was, I didn't steal it.
The old caretaker said you?
Go. He told you stuff? Did he tell you anything about my pater?
No, he didn't, but...
What about the collector?
He said you're like your pater.
Really? That's nice to know.
Look, the old caretaker said you...
Wait. And SwordFish? What did he say? You found him, right?
He said the key goes in the stele.
Oh, I know where the stele is. But wait, what's this key you're talking about?
The old man said you stole something from him.
No, I didn't. Wait, what did he accuse me of stealing?
The key to the Labyrinth, a disc.
Oh. You mean this old thing? I always wondered what it was for.
SwordFish mentioned there was a place to put the disc. In a stele.
Oh, so what do we do now?
If we put the disc into the stele, the entrance to the labyrinth should open. Then I see about a Minotaur.
And you'll save my pater too, right?
I promised I'd save your pater, didn't I?
You're the best, Mistios.
Your pater and I will be back before you know it.
Let's head to the entrance and try out the disc.
Looks like a piece of Theseus's armor.
That quest is now complete. I am on the other one, which is He Waits. Now, He Waits is the Minotaur. Yes, the Minotaur is going to be waiting for us, which is the opportunity we're going to kill it and get that prize axe, the Minotaur axe, which is the most powerful weapon in the game, believe it or not. In fact, it is the best weapon. It rivals the Hades bow. Yes, that axe is devastating. That axe is so devastating that you could do some serious damage, especially with my build. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing this guide here in great detail, so you know all the quests and know what to do and know what to get, of course. So now what we're going to do is open the door to the labyrinth. There will be a short cutscene ahead, so I'm going to do that right now. I am back, so now we're inside the labyrinth. So here's the thing about that. We have to find the father. That's optional, but you could still want to find him if you want to. I'm going to talk about finding him first, which I think is very important. Then afterwards we're going to go kill the Minotaur, of course, which I think that is extremely important because he has our axe. That's right. And that's what we're going to do is that, of course. Now, just keep on following where I'm going. Eventually, you will find the poor boy's father, of course. Which is tragic. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of pile of bones and such. Which is real bad, of course. And there's a string right here that really follows him to it. Okay, we found the boy's father. Unfortunately, the Minotaur had his way with him, which was pretty bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up the footage until we get to the fight or close to it. So here we go. Alright, I'm back. So here's the deal with the Minotaur. He will do constantly charges. He swings hard. When he gets 50%, he is more devastating. so you need to keep up on him. Now this battle, I think I used mainly bows and arrows, and I think I swapped to using the axe eventually, but still you'll have to do that. Out of the three, I'm gonna be honest with you, he was the easiest. That's right, he was the easiest. Still, I decided to go for him first. Alright, I found his chamber, so up ahead there will be a cutscene, then a boss fight. I'm gonna let that happen, so here we go on that.
Minotaur. And here we go! Charge more for slaying mythical creatures. The Minotaur is dead. Thanks for your help, Ardos.
Where's Peter?
I searched the Labyrinth and... I'm sorry, Ardos.
Sorry? Why?
Listen,
You said you'd bring him back. You lied. Go back in there and find him.
Ardos.
You promised!
He's dead, Ardos. We can't raise the dead. But we can move on.
I'm afraid I'll forget him. I don't want to forget him.
Take it. To remember him by.
Peter's ring? Thank you. Thank you.
We should get out of here. What will you do now?
I don't know, Mis Dios. Without Peter, I don't know.
Maybe you can figure it out. Together.
Ardos.
Remember, you're never alone. There will always be people who care. Stay out of trouble, boy.
You know I can promise you that.
I'll make sure of it, Mistios. Thank you.
I am back from that boss fight. The Minotaur's axes are ours. Also, the Minotaur's figurehead for the ship is ours. Now, the trophy slash achievement slash Uplay achievement should now officially pop. So, I'm going to show everybody real quick what the stats are. The axe at level 49. It's pretty good. It gets better now. For the blacksmithing engraving, I put the fire. So this means your weapons will now do fire damage, of course. So either way, this is a great axe. Now, with that axe, you can have some serious fun with that, especially with the overpowered abilities you're going to use with it. With the Minotaur down and the axe is now in our possession, that's it for today's guide. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Happy hunting with the Minotaur axe, everyone.